All right, what's good, y'all? The NBA, what trades happen? What changes happen? You seen Ja Morant get signed to the Portland Trail Blazers. That's good for him because there's a lot of people saying, oh, he's done. His NBA career is over with. He's on the Blazers where he can be the star player still. So, ha to the haters. Then you got, LaMelo to the Wolves, Miles Bridges to the Suns, and now, also Giannis to the Heat. Can't forget that. Giannis to the Heat. But the biggest one, in my opinion, the Warriors eyeing LeBron and Anthony Davis as Green declined his option. So you looking at a Warriors team of Curry, Draymond, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and I seen something about them wanting to get Porzingis back too. So a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, that's an old ass team." It don't matter if they old. Can they still play? And the answer is yes, because Steph Curry still get double teamed. Anthony Davis coined his name Street Clothes, so I think that he ain't gonna be healthy. But if he stays healthy, barring injury, right, of everybody, barring injury of Curry, LeBron, AD, this is a contender team. I don't care what nobody says, it's a contender team. Because like I say, Curry still get double teamed. He's still the best 3-point shooter in the NBA and of all time. It's not changing. So now, if you double him, guess what? You got LeBron that could go get you a bucket in the cut. You got AD in the down low in the paint. If he can stay healthy, he could be a menace on the floor, defensively and offensively. But that's a big if, And Draymond, he just got his IQ because he don't shoot like he used to. But I like them in the playoffs. I think they could beat a Houston Rockets. I think they could beat the Blazers. I think they could beat the Nuggets as they currently stand. If they was play these teams in the playoffs, I think they could beat the Timberwolves and the Spurs because they just inexperienced, But I'm drawing the line at the OKC Thunder. I don't think they beat them though. But who knows? We'll see. This is all just a guess, it's an assumption. I'm just trying to make the video fun. But the main thing is they gotta trade Jimmy Butler though, because he's on a $56.8 million expiring contract, and Davis is making $58.4 million, and he has another $62.7 million for his following season. So they can't get Davis while Butler is still on the team, but they can't get LeBron for the $15.1 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception, right? So they could get LeBron, but they want AD as well because they all got the same agent. Draymond, LeBron, and AD all got the same agent, Rich Paul. And from what I know, like, they be having a little barbershop talk show, Draymond and LeBron, and they be building chemistry off the court. I wouldn't be surprised if Draymond hit him with like a KD, like, man, I know you're getting old, LeBron. I see the gray hairs in your beard. Man, we should team up, man. Me, you, AD, and Curry. Who's stopping us, man? We 4 Hall of Famers. We did nah. Let's go ahead and do it. I wouldn't be surprised that's something that happened. The NBA ain't like how it used to be. It ain't about just staying with one team like that no more. These stars want to team up and, you know what I'm saying, and try to get easy rings and stuff. But that's LeBron effect in my opinion. I think once LeBron retires, that might slow down. Because most of these players go back to the team that draft them, which is what's building me back up to the Jimmy Butler thing. Most players go back to the team that drafted them. At the end of the day, Rose still got retired as a Bull. Kevin Garnett went back to the Timberwolves at the end of his career. Dame is back on the Blazers. These guys do that. They be having issues with the team at the time, and you get frustrated and they leave hoping for higher success. But they fall in love with the city. Like, this is their first, like Jimmy Butler, Chicago was the first city. And y'all know his story, like how he came up, and like y'all go look into Jimmy Butler's story, like how he came up in his upbringing and everything. And then the Bulls to get him the chance, and he fell in love with Chicago. This is the city and the place where he grew and to become the person, the NBA player that we know now, and how great he has became. You know, being on a great Chicago Bulls team with Rose and Joe Kim and them, like he grew on the Bulls and he grew in Chicago, and that's why, you know, on his Instagram he say, "Chicago, I love you forever." He put this up yesterday. I think he was at the White Sox game, you know, and Chicago wouldn't mind having him back. You know, especially for a veteran. He could teach Caleb Wilson something. You know, he could be a veteran to Caleb Wilson. He could be a veteran to Dalen Swain. But the Bulls shouldn't trade for him because he's going to be an unrestricted free agent, which means he could sign with any team he want to sign with without a trade. He only got 1 year left. And then, honestly, the Wizards could buy out his contract. Right? And he could just sign with any team. That's a possibility too. So if they do that, definitely the Bulls should get him. This might be the end of his career. That's the right thing to do, in my opinion. But as far as the trade go, for the Warriors and the Wizards, yeah, they could really do this, I think, straight up, like they could just swap. Is it gonna be that easy? Probably not. You know, probably not. Because the Wizards, if they smart, which I don't know, they'll probably want to acquire some young talent as well. Oh wow, they got D'Angelo on a 5.9. This they future player right here, and they got him on the 2 years, 3.1 million. He's gonna probably be a star for them for sure. Keyshawn George. Then they got AJ, the number 1 pick, and they got Trae Young. Be honest though, if Butler play on this Wizards team, they making the playoff. Like if his injury ain't like career ending, this ACL, if he can still come back and be like the Butler he was, then I think so. But who knows what's going on with that? Only time will tell. But yeah, who knows how this trade gonna go? But straight up, it works. I ain't gonna try to like figure anything else out for them. But either Jimmy Butler gets traded to the Wizards for AD, and he hoops there for a season, and then next season he's unrestricted, and then he joins whatever team he wants, or he gets traded there, and then the Wizards buy him out, and then he can sign with any team he wants this season coming up. So we'll see what happens, but it's pretty much it with what we have. Can't wait to see what's going on. Tomorrow is when free agency start, and it's gonna be a day.